Right, for science, let's talk about first, yesterday, what you saw from space. You looked at a picture from space and Earth from space, and you heard about some astronauts and listened to me read about the story called the Big Blue Marble. It says, yesterday you saw a picture of Earth from space and learned that astronauts have called it the Big Blue Marble. That's because we see blue because of all the water on the surface of the Earth. You learned that most of Earth is covered in water. There is some brown and green for land and swirls of white for clouds. Today, we are going to take a journey across the land and observe different land formations and bodies of water. So, here is a question for you. If you were to start off on a journey across the country, what different kinds of land and bodies of water do you think you would see? What route would you take? This is a United States topography map, and you can click the link in the Google Slides to see a much clearer version of this map. So when you click on the link and look at the map, what do you think about the different colors and markings on the map? Do you see Michigan? So today we are going to read about a man named John Wesley Powell. And John Wesley Powell was a man who wanted to explore the West and learn about the land around the Rocky Mountains. He wanted to make maps of the area and describe the unexplored land so others would know about the major surface features in the western United States. So, right here in blue, you can listen to me read about him. Or that same version is right here without me reading it out loud. So you can pick. You can listen to me or you can read it yourself, whichever you would prefer. But you are going to read about John Wesley Powell's journey. Maybe you have traveled around the United States before. Maybe it will remind you of a family vacation. Maybe you have traveled from state to state. As you listen to the story and read, what do you think it might have been like to live during that time? Another cool feature that you can use is you can click on this link in the slide to check out his John Wesley Powell's route using Google Earth. You can check out how he went from state to state and see it for yourself. As you're reading and looking at the maps and checking out the routes and you're listening to the story, think about the different land formations that he talks about. Think about the different states that he visits. What are the different places and things that he's describing? How do you know when he's talking about a landform? Does the text give you any clues? And does the way John Wesley Powell travels compare to how people travel today? What do you think? Is there anything that you can learn from the reading? Maps like these make it much easier for people to travel. John Wesley Powell helped create maps like these. because they show the different landforms. So, some different questions that I would like you to answer today. What different shapes in the land did Mr. Powell see? Is it a landform? How did Mr. Powell travel? And how might you travel the same journey today? You're going to answer some questions in Seesaw today.